Alrighty. Coming out to Pearl here. Map 1. Pearl. Don't really like playing Pearl. It's a little bit of an iffy map. Ooh, maybe seeing the Killjoy from Gibbon. I don't really know what these two teams, or what PRX really plays on this map. I don't think we really got to play them on it, but double duelist. And the double senti, it seems, from TBR, Goose on the chamber. I already know he's gonna cook. Tapioca might go as well. On Jet. Yeah. I have been feeling under the weather as of recent. Been very unfortunate. Okay.
Go, go, go!
So, we are starting now. Sorry, I've been kind of not focused the whole time. Looking like, oh, I don't even know. Oh. There's your message from Tapioca and Gibbon telling me that he's gonna kill me. What is this? Don't mind that. So a bit of an A push out from the duelists here on PRX, kind of walking up, taking the space, seeing what's happening. Other side of the board though, TBR also seeing what's happening, poking and prodding. Not a whole lot contact between the teams, and Asimov and Jank just kind of fallen off. I don't know where Jank is running into. That looked like a robot, but regardless, Goose all the way up on this B long. Might be able to find the Yoru, but TBR have taken back the A main space. Looking like they're getting ready to hit the A site. But, don't know. It's very calm.
Revealing area.
Slow round here. Guard will be broken. Not a whole lot of info gained, but they do know someone's up there. They hear all these
30 seconds left.
Go down, probably suspecting it's going up. Tungsten getting picked on the device. Sorry, I don't quite know. Red could go ginormous here, but gonna get caught out by Perso. Now the 3v3 retake.
Killed.
Asimov,
One
nice
enemy
shot.
remaining.
Nice shot again. Part 2. Now showing a 1v3, not gonna be able to get it. I mean, he was late in traffic or whatever, so can't blame him. Might not have gotten a whole lot of warm up, but Asimov, pretty nice shot.
Good try
already.
Idiots.
A pretty clean pistol round. I mean, it was kind of a slow, precise, like, taking your time with everything from TBR, just working out the map, seeing what's happening. I mean, ended pretty well for them. So, now on the buy round, surely they don't get eco'd. Oh, wait, never mind.
Now we wait.
No, it was... Oh, whatever. my casting doesn't make any sense, but I... Things. An outlaw here out towards B long on Outlaw. And Tapioca getting picked off towards the A side. Outlaw barely gonna get behind screens before getting picked off by Perso. And Joe's not gonna see Tungsten walking up there. Bit of a fight in mid-con. Tungsten? Gonna get timing an unbelievable amount. Very unfortunate. And now, I mean,
where are you?
TBR, they might think, hey, He was up all the way A main. What are the chances there's anybody there? But they're going back B straight.
One
All
enemy
right.
remaining. Spike
Joe,
down.
once
Attacker
again,
spawn.
in a 1vx. Not gonna quite get red on the jump away.
Obscuring vision.
Ooh, spray. Red gonna get red at the end. Possibly hearing the reload. I mean, for TBR, it's already looking like a kind of nice eco round. But I'm sure Joe would quite like to make it better.
30 seconds left.
He is being kind of pinched from both sides, though. So I have to make a move here fast, or else Jank might catch him out.
Put targets as concealment.
Jank thinking he's don't realize
I'm out of here.
he's on the other side. Okay, fly around. Relatively smooth. A little bit dicey in places, but you know, it happens. Not nearly as bad as some of these. As some
Gun
of the
here.
rounds that my team is
Go, go, go.
But that's fine. I mean, yeah.
Placing sentry.
Once again, the outlaw
Cutting through.
just kind of chilling, but not a lot to meet it. And TBR just kind of walking down mid, seeing what's popping, seeing what's Tungsten not gonna be able to get away from that prowler. I don't know why I stopped chasing him. I didn't think that they did, but you know. Ooh, Goose. Gonna catch Jank on the re-clear or whatever it is. I don't quite know. Given here to meet with the Astra Nova Pulse? Nova Pulse. That's what the stun is. I should just say stun. Nobody knows what I'm talking about if I call it that. But Tungsten's gonna be the only person here to meet the 3 men all in art. I mean, only with a ghost as well. But they are gonna sneak past him. Not entirely though.
I take them
Tungsten's
out.
gonna catch out and get personal as
30
well.
seconds left.
Keep in mind this man started with a ghost, but now got a 3K. Not gonna get much more, but leading his team into a 3v2
Spike
here.
planted. One enemy remaining.
Gibbon with catching out Joe. Then not gonna be able to get it. Pretty. I mean, these rounds have all been pretty nice from PRX so far.
Good try.
Pistol rounds could have been a little bit dodgy, but you know, then it was closed out. Tungsten going kind of crazy.
How
this
did
round.
every
I mean,
piece of trash end up on the
that
same
3K
team?
starting from a ghost. Pretty nice. I'm seeing a lot of hate in the chat currently, about Joe and how someone's dead. It's rather rude. I'm not gonna lie. The guy did just get here. He wasn't. He did just get home, so you know, cut him some slack. I don't quite know what's happening there. Here, actually, double duelist walk. Be able to keep them again. A little bit of a team clash, and it may have just thrown that push out. Now TBR up numbers. Commit to this A hit, and they do catch out. And Tungsten do it again, just absolutely cook their asses. In art, he is being flanked.
Last player standing.
Doesn't matter, flank doesn't get there in time when he dies. Gibbon, 1v4. Not gonna be TBR up on the board. Pretty nicely played, but a little bit lucky if I have to be honest. I mean, Asimov did flash his own teammate and half flash himself, and the flash barely hit any of the enemies. But it's, you know, it's fine. It's one dodgy round in some good ways. Wait, what did I say? Why is everybody saying? Why is everybody? I don't even know what I said earlier. To have the chat, but you know, it's fine. Little bit of A pressure, I suppose. But Tapioca looking like he might want to meet him here. Swinging out behind the drone. I don't know if Red will expect him this close. Could get a nice timing, but he is also waiting for a while. Red swinging out wide is very precarious so far. Asimov as well. Oh, Asimov. Gonna get caught out by Perso. Not quite there.
Revealing area.
Oh, my apologies. Wow. PRX winning. Not a big shock.
Yeah, my casting has been very subpar so far.
Bring them down.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
Turret out.
Killed my bot.
Either way, it looks like jank. Wow, it's a good shot on the pizza right there, but it looks
But
like
Goose almost along here.
walking to the
30
side.
seconds left.
Not going to be able to trade out come to the last. Tapioca finds Red. This side of the map, and it's just the overwhelming force right now.
Bomb grenade out.
Bronze
Last player
Rangers.
standing.
Gibbon can't hold it down at least to start. And it's one of two fallen, and a miracle would be needed to have jank if they're finally
Spike
back into this
planted.
round. Either way, he seems to be going for it.
This way. I'm out of here.
Some money to spare, but not much actually. So he's gonna have to make this one count if he's going in with this Vandal.
There we
Dancing
go.
around, but yeah. It's too good of a crossfire. It's a solid attack.
This
wins
place
on
is
throw.
nice, but not nice enough to die
Try
in.
to
Let's win and
equalize
get
it.
out of here.
Oh geez, they went 3 straight. Wow. No
Yeah.
trust.
They kind of owned them those 3 rounds.
3 is all they get.
Yep.
3 is all they get.
Placing sentry.
Wow.
Now we win.
Didn't play this map once in my rival's career.
You haven't?
So yeah,
Lucky.
it was Roseanne.
I played this map too much, but it's probably my least favorite map so far in Rivals. I do not do good on it.
Damn. I can drop the hate now. What map I really hate playing on?
Taking that back.
Fracture. I fucking hate that.
Blocking vision.
That was the
fair.
worst map ever to go out on. It was just heartbreaking just to be
Mm.
bent over backwards on that map.
I like playing
Either
Fracture
way.
because it's one of the few ones I get to play Brimstone on.
Oh damn.
I need to convince my team to let me be like Demon 1 and play Grim on Lotus. Because surely that's
Whatever.
not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, trust. Oh lord, I played that map way too much. Either way, it's just a pause in the round here for TBR. They've tried to bait out some util gather information. It hasn't worked as what they wanted to. No rotates drawn to either side. They're gonna be hitting the less stack site player-wise, but the util at the KJ
Face your fear!
threat. And here comes the Phaeton coming in right now. That's pushed in by this TBR as they find Tungsten helping that back site.
Find
And
you.
Gibbons just forced to
30
fall back.
seconds left.
He's gonna be swinging anyway. Never mind. He's gonna be punished for it right off the bat. As already the Braunwreckers have the site and they're up 2
Spike
players.
planted.
It's light guns in hand and the rest of DRX, and Pisa knocks down the Uru. And swinging in though, Jank invests the ultimate here.
One
Thinks he can win
enemy
this,
remaining.
but Perso shuts him right back down. And now Red and just a 1v4. Checking each side of them as this round is lost, and TBR re-equalize after their rocky start. It's 3 straight in a row, and a way back into this Pearl map after pretty rough 3 rounds to start. I'm shocked that the ult was invested there by Jank. Damn. I won't lie.
I mean, it's been a pretty clean 3 rounds after winning 2 in a row. Definitely coming back a bit.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
Also knocking PRX onto a pretty yikes buy. 2 sheriffs.
Yeah, like,
is, not looking that good.
buy up into it, yeah. Oh no, it's gonna be interesting. I'm curious.
Bit of a B fight there.
aggressiveness out of Jank here, along with 2 other members. Who is he?
Where are you?
Oh,
Wait, what?
who's the Yuri?
I don't know.
Oh, that would make sense. But it seems this push out of the B site by PRX has indeed forced a B site hit, at least for now.
Found them.
Yeah. AJ, you can slow him down a little bit. This push should be popping in at least a couple of moments, given just a sheriff in hand to try to defend
I'll
this.
handle this.
As the site's basically given another ult invested by PRX on a low eco round. As the shot through the wall by Kim and able to
Down
find
A.
the spike player, and Jank takes another down to go. Pisa trips out, able to find Jank. Trade back real quick. But still, it's weaker weapons here for PRX. But Tungsten has the timing and knocks down Tapioca.
Spike planted.
It's pushed back in now. It's low members for PRX, for TBR, and Pisa stuck in his corner. He has to find a kill and he fights too. He looks for the third, and Tungsten not able to keep him down.
One
Still, the round
enemy
equalized.
remaining.
And Impact, who's able to save the day. It's Pisa with 4,
last of them.
and the round win
Wow.
for TBR. It seemed out of luck. It seemed out of stretch.
no empathy
The spike plan couldn't go down, but
me?
indeed, Pisa fan, I suppose, was able to bring it down. The excellent flick in the 2K, almost getting whoever the hell was in heaven. Wow, close. It's ice in their veins and 4 straight.
Now we wait.
Bring them down.
It's a heavy mid fight here, at least to begin. Obviously, PRX on their back foot. Should have been this loser's bracket originally if Cloud9 did not. Oh, Lord, let's tell that OT.
Hey, it's okay, gang. You'll get him next time. It's fine.
That's gonna haunt me. This has been a bad week, bro.
Yeah.
First, my track team loses by like 1 point, and then I lose here. Like, what else is gonna happen?
I feel that. It's gonna be a really bad week for me if I make it to Grizz.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that pain. Maybe it's for the best though. I'm not gonna be here for the next match anyway, so I would have to push playing Grants, and I don't know if I can Grants, so.
Ooh,
At least you
Tungsten's
can
getting
say
a little bit aggressive here. He's gonna might meet 4 people.
His first game
With
in
blocking
playoffs.
vision.
He's trying to make an impression. Done okay so far, but Goose shuts him down.
30
And
seconds
now
left.
it's gonna open that P site wide open. They don't know there's no one there, but there is indeed no one there. The rest of this PRX wasn't grouping up at least to try and re-hit. They still have that jet in mid to try to maybe think of some timings down into that lane area. I mean that link area, but there's no one there. And this look at the jet, they came in just a little bit too late. But either way, it's a full retreat, a full site leave for TBR to try to get it, and Asimov swinging out a little bit dicey. They're gonna know he's in back sight now, but Red, he reads this. It's not gonna matter. Tapioca shuts him down anyway. And the swing as he finds another for the smoke. Tapioca in this down tear right now, and it's walked out, and
Those
you're
were your
dead.
last words.
Asimov able to find Perso, but it's not gonna matter. His piece of fan finds 2, shutting down 5 straight as these rounds just keep adding up for TBR. Looking pretty glorious.
Now we
this
win.
weekend.
They're just running away with it now.
Spike's here.
Yeah, wow.
Compared to this to 5 rounds ago, and you did not think it was gonna be like this at all.
Indeed.
I mean, it looked so bad that Pup straight up left the chat.
Nah, it's all me, bro. Trust. They have not lost a single round since I've been here.
Maybe it should be like the FNS to their PRX.
Either way, the Steel Guard invested on the ult. It's a low eco buy around anyways. It's an investment. It still finds the 2 kills, so I suppose it's still worth it if the round's in. But Red, wait, oh my god, I missed it. He finds 2 with that Hunter's Fury. So way back in, definitely able to be seen. But just the dancing around. It's the pinch in onto this squad. They may have lesser weapons. The numbers and the advantage is the swing out and the trade comes in. The kill found by Red, but Tapioca just can't swing enough. And finally, it's the hull to the Braun Rankers train in the round
Thrifty.
for PRX.
Scanning ahead.
As they stop down the goat and
Yeah,
quit.
huge round for Red. I mean, I didn't catch a single kill because I'm bad at observing, but like 2 with the Soval and then 2 more to close out the round. I mean, how much more value can you have besides acing?
I didn't even hear it, honestly.
I didn't hear it either. I was too focused on the fights.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. That's what I would have done.
Spike's here.
Damn.
Hitman's are not lurking.
You don't want to win like that, I suppose. You can get morale up a little bit high, but
Time to
You want to
I'm sure
play?
PRX
Let's
here
play.
telling themselves it's a fluke event. We're the better team, and they could be finishing this half up 8-4. But they gotta put the numbers to prove it. This KJ setup has been dancing around between A and B a lot. I think it's B is where they mostly settle on for this main take. For when DRX tries to hold, they're leaving the spike, so obviously no committal just yet to either side. But they're not gaining much A main space, mostly holding at least to see if they can get a punish. As you can see, the drone to clear out mid is going to lead to a little bit more aggression out of these PRX players to try to get some more of that mid space. Obviously, finally the walk up into A main as the change is a little more aggressive, the conflict is made, and the first blood is drawn by Jank. Not over, he taking the kill. And that seems to have triggered a speed up into that A site, interestingly enough. The player was coming from that A site. So they're out. And they're gonna be at least coming out on this site soon. But Asimov's on site. And just the dipping, dashing to the wall, the side, left swipe. And he finds Perso, and TBR just can't find a way into this site right now. The mid
30
conflict
seconds
should
left.
come into play here in at least a moment. Does Tapioca expect Red? Yes, he does. Shut them back down. Does he expect Jank? No. At least not enough. As Joe walks onto site, he sees the Euro dash around the flash, comes in. He's pretty clean. He finds the head. And Jank with the response, 3K on the round. And the equalization here by PRX, returning
The
this
dimensional
disaster.
fabric here is thin.
And at least
Out.
making it an even half so far. Yeah, I don't know why they went A, I'll be honest.
1 second, peeps. I gotta visit the Astro to play some stars.
I am not good enough, but I mean, like, you know that Jank is on A. I guess they want to avoid the KJ setup, maybe.
Maybe.
All I can
Well,
think of.
Placing
I
swamp
feel like
grenade.
Killjoy setup doesn't really do much on this map compared to like a Vice, so I don't really think that
Yeah.
there's much need to.
I won from that. Can't even say what we did because we did not scrim or play this map once. So I can't give any comments on the Choke-9 strategy. But aggressiveness out of Jank, who's having at least a monster game right now for PRX. 13-7 has been wonderful to watch.
Oh, that was nice.
Just another pause in the round. They found the opener. It's gonna lose their flank watch if they gets that late into this round. Obviously the aggressive space taken by Jank onto A main. And this operator in hand of Tapioca. Trying to make an indent as well, but they're gonna be leaning towards this B site. Chamber has that info, and they note the KJ setup, but still the spike is called to come towards that B site nonetheless. Time is a little bit low. I mean, the
30
execution has
seconds
to be
left.
good, and here comes the Astral.
Get out of my way.
And the knives to follow along with. This at least side of sight is taken, but no information on the other side here. It's just a blatant swing out by Goose, and it's gonna pay off. And same with Tapioca. Tungsten responds with 1, and Tungsten responds with 2. So
Last
Tungsten able to
player
hold down
standing.
sight at least for now. But Joe, he's gonna be stuck by this, and Jank finds the kill. And I don't know whether this player was called out by, but it's the excellent retake in sight. It was going so well. The over-aggression just paid off, it seems. But maybe a little bit too much over-aggression. I think the Astro wall a little bit too much, as Tungsten's crucial 2 kills just took this round. And now they've at least guaranteed a tied half. Now they're going to look to
Last
leading it.
round in the
Seems
half.
almost
Save
impenetrable. But no timeout, no matter. You got good players, and you got the youngsters on the squad, I suppose. They may have had a brief bit of dementia, but they are back now.
Turret out.
Who will I spot first?
Gonna be looking like a lot of people walking into this op right now.
Yeah. Asimov, you know he's good for it. He's negative right now. He is indeed not good for it. and he dipped
Face your
further
fear!
into negative. he dipped further into negative. This good KJ Molly here, along with the stun to at least slow him down, try to draw some more players. Given retreats back into this linked area where there's gonna be Tapioca there to challenge him at least. And a swing out now by the Jet. He's able to hold it down. He wins the fight he's supposed to win. And takes down that link control, and it's just gonna be that main spawn area. This Sovadrun gets a lot of information onto the link side as Tungsten finds the lurk. But still, 2 points down to equalize. But Red's gonna help that out. He sees the head of the Jet, but just doesn't
Revealing area.
notice it, I suppose.
Right here.
As they know where the player's been coming, the lurk walks in as Red finds another. And now this round broken wide open. Tungsten looks for more. He's done so much already, but didn't fall. And Pisa finds the kill as well. Red and Tungsten, an excellent effort. But just
Switching
short.
sides.
As it's tied half here in this first half of Pearl.
Boost is gonna be buying a shield.
How has your day been, Happy?
Ah, it's been pretty good. I've started
That's
actually
cool,
being good at Valorant again. After,
That works.
After,
Shoot.
being
Launching force.
I went from getting my first ever match MVP in a Rivals official to literally playing like an iron for 2 days straight, and I have no clue why.
I'm heartbroken. I never got one. I came so
I mean,
close to the
Season
match.
3 exists, bro. Like, shut up.
I am not playing Season 3. This was too much trimming, bro.
I feel that. Part of me, if I'm contemplating if I win or lose, like I'm contemplating no matter what happens during playoffs, like if I make grands or whatever, I'm contemplating just quitting after this season. I don't know, for like Rivals related stuff, because I don't know if I want to do all this work again just to lose.
Yeah, I'm running CC again next year.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna be next year.
Here.
I'll follow whatever team Pup is on.
Top squad.
Permanent Pup
Honestly,
believer.
all I'm saying is Chet's pets just stole Pup statements. Just blatant steal. Just like Tungsten steals the head and TBR just steals the round. Right off the bat, instantly. Perso, he's stuck in the
Spike
smoke.
planted.
He doesn't want to swing on, I suppose. Goose has the timing, has the better guns, but Shorty in hand! It was mentioned earlier, foreshadowed.
Last player
But it's just not gonna be
standing.
enough, and then Perso looking the wrong way.
Shorty.
Flawless.
Oh!
So close.
Gotta go.
Unfortunate.
That's
A lot
a
of money
flawless
spent.
round for PRX as well. Very nice start for a.
121.
He bought shields on Neon.
Yeah, who
That is, I mean, only jank. Only jank. No hate. Just like only jank.
I'm out.
Or maybe that's normal now after they like removes one of the slides. I don't know. After the Neon nerfs, I haven't kept up with how you play Neon.
I've never touched Neon.
I felt like God whenever I played buff Neon, and then when she got nerfed, and I realized I wasn't actually a good Neon player.
Aw, heartbreaking.
Tapioca getting very aggressive in this only classic. This
Goose is just taking it. Oh dear, that was a good knife almost to happen. But the round looks to be cleanly handled so
Spike
far,
planted.
at least for DRX. Then this late lurk by Tapioca could find a gun, but the timing with Tungsten is a little bit strange nonetheless. Playing for eggs at this point, and the Shock's gonna find something. Yeah, Tapioca slipped past Tungsten actually, but not slipping past Jank. The long-range Spectre gets the kill down, and what looks to be the back-to-back flawless rounds.
You went to knife it again!
Yeah, actually.
Oh, let's
the
go!
Shorty! Sweet revenge!
Yes!
He's stuck in the pole, and at least 2 exit kills. Really dying into their smoke. So, not a disaster out of TBR here. But as you know, it seems they do suck at pistols from what I learned from this first half. So, it's all up for grabs still. Don't take anything for granted. As I said many times, it is indeed gun rounds now, so we all know what's gonna happen.
Firestorm's on the other side of the wall.
Interesting. It's not bad. It's really broken. That's the only issue I have with it.
Maybe it's to stop the York, but or like.
Oh. Yeah,
Wait, no, I don't think the Thorns break York, but.
But I thought that would have been really useful.
They should actually. I don't know why.
Wait, let's see. Yeah, they don't.
Oh, well.
Check the wall. We got our answer.
Wait, where even is the other sword?
I don't think he placed it.
Yeah, he might have only been able to buy one.
Yeah.
There.
That's
I don't think he got many kills. But yeah, it's all these players right now for DRX and PRX. Just stacked on being an alien. The opener to find. And Asimov finds two. He was finally able to respond back with one. But he stunned and noted. Able to find Jenk in return. Red finds him at the other side of the map. So finds Red. It's a lot of trades over on the way. But Purr still seems coming out on top. And now it's Given with a bulldog in hand, facing the might of what seems to be two Vandals, and Tapioca's location utterly unknown to him. He knows where Purr is. He has the spike, so possibility very much still in hand.
30 seconds
Switches
left.
to that Vandal. They're gonna be hearing that. Time isn't exactly in abundance, and it's gonna force them to end the spike. Spray through the wall. Nothing really more could have done. That's getting aggressive with the crossfire. Too good out of TBR, and it's a little bit expensive, a little more expensive than we would have liked after some bastard classes by Asimov to open up that site, but I suppose the round win nonetheless. And it's
A gift.
Wait. TBR's money is so bad right now.
yeah, they got like obliterated last round.
Blinding.
Enemy tagged.
On the pink side still, once again, it's a lot of aggression taken by TBR on this A main phase constantly. So they're able to get their rotates over to B early to know what's happening. And I don't think Pisa realizes that this Thorns doesn't break it. Yeah, I think that's really true.
Unless it has to like walk through the whole lane.
Oh,
Goose!
demonic! Can you do it again?
Oh,
he can!
Why do I not trust Demon 1? Why do I not spectate him? Hold on.
Ice in his veins! Given, challenge him! Do it! Feed the god! Feed him!
Can we stop him?
Remaining.
No one can!
Spike down.
Oh my lord! Not gonna be an ace. Beautiful round from Goose.
Let him eat!
Holy.
Oh, it's the most pristine shot that's
Killjoy
in all
turret
of
on
Rivals.
steroids.
Oh! The best sub to ever exist!
Sorry, I have to be a little bit biased.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Not a good observer if you're not biased in all chat.
It's true. But somehow,
What is-
TBR!
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
I don't know. TBR, they have money, but they're electing to use the guns from that last flawless round.
Deploying drone.
It wasn't if I was thinking of flawless. To try and do it. A flash stopping the cam. At least for a minute, clearing it out. Goose, he's back in that angle. Making his presence known though, but this time Asimov wants to challenge him again. A little bit of revenge, one might say.
They found my trap.
He swaps it up, leaves the angle. No king, trust yourself. You've done so much, but look at the fight in A main. It's gonna be the main show of the party. Is Tapioca able to find one, and Zhao finds two. The weaker weapons out of PRX, just not able to make the impact they want. It's already down to two players, the pick and mid. and it's a regroup, reforce, and
I have the
figure
spike.
out what to do. It's a tight-knit game on Pearl. Sees a slight lead be etched out for TBR. I think it's their second lead. Yeah, second lead after they got it. So able to claw back from losing those
30
5 to
seconds
6. And once again, when they got guns, TBR knows how to shoot. I suppose that's what PRX is. They know how to adapt over time to the comps, the layouts. They know how to come back, but struggling a little bit right now
Catch them.
to try to fix or try to get
10
an
seconds
early
left.
foothold in this game at least.
One enemy remaining.
I'll
Spike
find
planted.
Mark 1. My ult is ready.
Why did Goose just now say that?
I'm gonna be honest. Oh wait, no, never mind. That was I thought the full round that passed. Yeah, I was totally tabbed out. So,
No, that's fair.
But, yeah. I looked at it and I'm like, wait a second, did they just win the round already?
Flawless.
Yeah, 2 whole rounds. Oh, a mini map. There's the mini map key.
All it takes is just what was it, like the brownie round or whatever it was. That one on Lotus. Was that brownie
round?
Oh
Oh wait, no.
What was that one where like
What, the
it was
1v5?
No, that lesbian player who got like 5 lined up on Lotus.
Oh, yeah. I think so, yeah.
That round just occurred and I missed it.
Oh, I also turned off outlines. God, I am a top tier streamer.
Oh shit! I've just been watching your like in-game thing. If you like press tab.
But you know, timeouts.
That's
Pretty
so
cool.
hype that we get the main overlays hopefully for the actual matches. That'd be quite peak indeed. I dare say. Official, full-on show.
You know what I always like after timeouts? I like watching that like they instantly sprint and like spread out like ants after they make up a decision. Like just there, you just saw them all go over towards A.
Yeah.
Covering it.
I always still notice that. But I feel like whenever I'm in a game, I always like make something like last minute adjustments. I like go to the wrong site and then just hear Aiden go, nope, seeking you're on A. I'm like, oh shit. And I like run back to the late setup. But I see nobody else doing like that's just only me. Just like completely at the wrong side.
Oh, Goose.
They're walking straight into Goose.
Goose!
Press 8.
Goose!
Oh my god, please!
My king! He cannot be stopped, bro! Never mind!
No!
That's fine. He dealt so much damage.
Verso got his back though. Piece of swinging out as a team. It's all on red. The Black Goat can't get it done. And Goose once again. It's pure ice in his veins.
Speak up and ask questions.
20 and
Assumptions
12.
will only get us in
He
trouble.
is too good.
I love Goose. Can everybody in the chat right now spam I love Goose?
Oh, for
Well,
real.
we'll see in 3 minutes.
Yeah. It's perfection.
Wait,
Launching thorn. Rip and tear.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, I checked it earlier.
because I remember during
Here.
day 1, like play
I'll find you.
Issues with delay and not letting me start stream, so I don't know if I like had it disabled or something.
Oh.
Production day 1 was really scuffed, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I love day 1. We should go back to day 1. That was a beautiful day. I was in such a good mood.
Even go back to day 2 and like change some of the outcomes, you know?
Oh, I wish. I wish.
But no, my God!
No, not like this. Verso, util in hand, he gets the stuff. He doesn't find the spray though, at least for now. There's just 4 members waiting to hunt him down. The neon ult in hand by Jank, but he's being sprayed out. This wall in his hand, but Asimov finds the collat. Pisa though, picking up the pieces, finding Asimov right back. but still hard to push into. The Killjoy ult delaying their pushback. Has given up these nades. Broken away, but once again, all players in this A main area, Tungsten, going on a very, very late lurk. There's gonna be nobody in that link area though, as Pisa clearing on site. Could be investing the ult here and pushing into the spawn if they want this round. They are up, they do have a cushion. And that alarm bot in the shot followed is beautiful. Gibbon swings out for 2 and makes just a 1 round difference. You feel like DRX are out of it and they win a round and bang. It's like tie game almost. You just forget about them. And you dial in. And you win.
Pretty much. Calling it now, Goose gets 30%. Feel it in my bones.
I think it's 2.
Not as much of a Goose.
Maybe.
Vanish to the Shadow Realm.
Oh dear. Well, let's have him prove me wrong.
Time to jump. I'll handle this.
Actually, you get
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
But he's gonna find the kill on a Gibbon. It's Gibbon not looking the right way. And then once again, the kill found already by Goose, but the follow-up by Jenk found on site. And Joe, unfortunately, just can't hold it down in the backside. That's the aggressiveness out of Jenk. It's a little bit punished there, though, as Tapioca able to swing in. Now the Steel Garden invested by TBR, who they swing out onto site as Goose looks to push into that main area, but he's blinded up, unfortunately. And Red gets him down, but his teammates are able to follow. Flash, excellent!
Sorry.
And the side swipe by Yuru. Able to find an equalize. It's 10-10 here on this beautiful Pearl map on this random Wednesday night.
God. Okay. This game has been very close so far, just back and forth with the amount of rounds that they win in a row.
I know. Crazy.
The rounds from TBR are actually looking kind of funny. They got that 5 in a row, and then basically nothing, and then 4 in a row, and possibly basically nothing. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Are we just gonna repeat, but just 1 round different?
Alarm bot out. Bot coming back. Placing alarm bot.
What are they? I wonder what they're talking about there.
Who knows?
I feel like a 5-man towards mid here, though.
I'm just wacky. Hey, no!
Goose. No!
They're ready for him. They're plotting for him. All their plans revolve around Goose because he just simply is the go. The Pisa
It's fine.
able to equalize, make up for Goose's fall. The spray by Red, though, gets the return. It's trades happening all around the map. Spare locations of all of these players, and Tapioca. The knives find his mark, but only 1. The trades continue to come in.
Can he get away with this again?
Oh no, just ping. He finds Tungsten. He owns these sewers like a rat he is. It's 2-2. At least player-wise. A break point. Able to come in. No, wait, what?
Take flight.
You can call it Pete.
No, probably.
Oh yeah, nice round. Wonder what happened.
Imagine they just pause the bomb timer mid-round.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
It's like, no guys, everybody hold still.
Standing ahead.
It's gonna be on DRX now. I'll find a way back in. Piece is gonna be noted, but they don't know about him on top. Red though, taking his fight, and it's 1 out by the TBR player. Given in the 1v2, he finds the first, swings with Zhao around the pillar, and Joe able to take it and bring TBR once again back into the lead. The streak of 2 rounds, I suppose, not a streak really, but shut down as they put themselves closer and closer to match point. It's only really one round of cushion left for this PRX squad if they want to make that way back in. It's that fear setting in. It doesn't feel like that playoff vibe, but yet here it is. It's a random Wednesday night once again, but it's the playoffs, and anything can and anything will happen. You want to go on a run, this is the way. You fought 10, 11 weeks for this, and you don't want to fall out on just a random Pearl map. So, lower brackets eliminations. Both of these teams have fought so hard to get here. They're not going to want to give it up just yet. Either way, the Pacers call a timeout on the play as they look to see what they can do. As does this
Blinding threat.
this PRX squad. I'm just gonna keep switching between PRX and DRX for 7. It is the same.
Live.
Oh, we're back.
Indeed.
They are so dead.
Once again, this mid presence being taken. And still that A main space also being taken by TBR. This time it's going to be by Goose, though, instead of Tapioca. As Tapioca used that link angle, hoping to punish Red. This drone going to come in, shut down without getting any information. Looks the wrong way. About one player, but they don't know about the other. As Tapioca stands ready, guns ablazing, but Asimov finds Perso in the opener. As Asimov creeps up, he wants this timing. As a sprint towards the B site comes in, it's all the players, all men on deck except for Gibbon. It's Gibbon versus Tapioca, the footsteps being heard, but it's just the excellency in the aim by the Jet. This wall trips now, but descending her into Pisa, absolutely ready and on knife's edge.
30 seconds left.
Jank's timing mysteriously lost now, but his aim is certainly not. Train on Tapioca, obviously. This chamber op still online here for Goose to make a play. This Aster ult, a possibility to be popped by Tungsten. They somewhat don't really know where Red is. They don't know where Tungsten is. As the trades come in, Goose finds one. Goose with the quick scope in. And it's just Jank. He sits right next to Spike now. He doesn't know where it is. He's forced to swing out. He doesn't know where the spray is. He can't get it done. And the 3 on the site by Goose. Not on TV, I remember, but I'll be damned. He's the reason this team's still in it. It's match point now for TBR as they look to pull off the upset. The lower bracket run only seems fitting for them. But it's going to start off a win here on Pearl. PRX mental a little bit low, maybe. He just got absolutely cooked by Pup. Meanwhile, TBR was able to shut down KFC.
Wait, what about Pup?
You guys beat them.
Oh. Actually, wait, we beat both of these teams.
Yeah. I still don't like this bracket. I don't know why. I guess like streaming, I still don't know why.
I think it's meant to like just swap around, make sure different teams play each other a lot, like teams that maybe hadn't played before or something. I don't know.
Well, I feel like I think this bracket makes it like people do play each other the same. But whatever.
I don't know.
Because this could have been a rematch if you guys lost. But whatever. You guys don't lose. But maybe that confidence difference I was mentioning. Coming off a win versus coming off a loss. Do you feel anger or momentum? Which one's more powerful? And Jank at least showing so far that they're not out of this just yet. The swing out though by Perso. The angles to clear Pisa. Finding one, but Jank with 4 on the round and Tapioca. This one looks like maybe deny the ace, but Jank playing it safe. When you're down, when you're on that match point, you don't want to overextend. And that's part of the reason why Tapioca finds one. It's just a 1v2 now. He has HP and he has time, but the timing, I suppose, is just too excellent. Tungsten is now 1 away from that precious match point. So that precious overtime sector. As I was not expecting overtime match come into play tonight, but can't really complain that one has.
Should I play some stars in this
far in both of
reality?
these teams. Nice edge back and forth, left and right, tips and toes. But there's just so much to see. A lot of whiffs, a lot of mistakes. It's one round you're gonna go back on and wonder. At one point, you just want back. Now, nerves creeping in. It's not elimination just yet, but it sets that stepping stone for it. You could have your game, your career end tonight. You don't realize it.
There.
He walks up and almost now he looks for that good hit, but Perso just can't find it.
Trap
It's another step towards overtime for PRX. As they find that opener. It's not the strongest of guns, at least for Joe. But the rest of PBR does have those good guns, but they've left this A site, which is at least a part of where this team is. And it's the exact same thing Goose does. It's mimic for mimic, and it's tip for tap. Tip for tap. Perso and Goose fall in the same way.
Swords activated.
And I suppose a glimmer of
You are
hope
divided.
back into the match. It's not anyone who wants to win, but it's the threat and the fake wall on the B site. It's gonna draw back all of the rotate.
No!
It's absolutely perfect.
They might win with
Trying to
30
stall
seconds
time. It's so good they don't even realize why, and the ult infested the steel garden. But it's just Asimov. His aura is just simply too strong. He falls though, and I think that's gonna give the
Spike
sign
planted.
at least, the spike planner. But it's gonna be janked to be massive. It's a 3v3 now, the loss of Asimov. He doesn't know the location they are, and jank has to be brilliant. They're gonna walk right past him. The timing is absolutely perfection to shut it down, to not let TBR get just yet the late timing. Sitting a later play in this match, the attacker killjoy coming on, the Sovol coming on, the trades go either way. Tapio gets in enough to break it. Tungsten, the lurk comes into play just enough, but Tapioca, a 1v2 to close it down here in regular time, but Tungsten is able to deny it. It's overtime here, and it's just,
Switching sides.
they may have lost to
Overtime.
Asimov, but still the round had become the excellent lurk.
I'm not gonna lie. That might go down as one of
BYB
the
fam.
moments of all time.
Going to Astral to do them Astral Guardian
AFK
things I do.
log, and then they Astral, and it brings everybody over to me. And then they still win the round with an AFK.
I know
Oh
they
my
popped.
lord.
They popped the ult too.
Oh, this is insane. Oh my god, Ginsburg is in the chat. Hi, Gins! In 3 minutes. Firebug is mad in the chat that Asimov DC'd. Does she know? She doesn't know!
Oh, what's it?
God, that's gotta be, like, top 3. What are they doing in their spawn? Oh, my lord.
Wait, I don't know if you were playing. I gotta know. On our freaking split day 1, bro, when we just played the box jump during a P10 when we were up, I forget who it was. We just jumped around on this block trying to do like a mega jump. It was funny. I miss it.
Yeah. The minimap currently is very cursed.
Yeah. If they're lined up, it's overtime, you know? Hopefully Asimov is here. We get a real fight. no one wants to see.
I'm hoping Asimov doesn't take too long.
Yeah.
You know, my mom made homemade waffles, and I still haven't eaten.
Oh,
I need
shoot.
I need this series to be over soon. Have you had
Waffles
dinner
for
yet? Oh wait, I forget. What time
Yeah.
are you?
I'm EST.
Oh, okay. What did you have?
Yeah. I had chicken. Pretty solid. Mm-hmm. Waffles for dinner. Interesting choice. Interesting choice.
Oh, my window's leaking again. Fuck.
Oh dear. I think it's supposed to rain horribly tomorrow for us. Let's see how the scoreboard looking. Oh, it's pretty much two top frags.
Jake and Goose are kind of fighting for that match MVP.
Yeah. I'm not trying to go to school tomorrow, bro. Pain.
Wait, who is Goose even subbing for? Is it Ace?
I think it must. I'm not sure. I don't know the TBR roster that well, honestly. I presume if he's still on the team, then yeah.
I actually just remembered. I was gonna say that I was one of TBR's biggest fans, and then I remembered how CTE. I said I was gonna be CTE's #1 fan because they got my team the #1 seed by beating PRX or whatever, or no, beating somebody. I don't remember if it was PRX, but I just now realized that they got insta eliminated from play-ins, and I didn't even I had no clue that even happened, bro. I'm a fake fan.
Who was your
I just now realized as their #1 fan.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Who was your favorite team in playoffs? Don't say
Playoffs
KFC,
currently?
bro. Or that was in playoffs, and don't say KFC, bro.
Just like the whole thing. Let me see. Probably. It's between SG or TBR, because TBR have a lot of funny people, but I also know a lot of people on SG, and they're all very fun. I guess PRX would also be another close one. And Cena. I don't know, that is hard.
Freedom terms? That's crazy.
I don't really have like a #1, I guess.
I'm a TBR fan now, bro. Holy. After Tapioca said give me freedom
The real question
terms.
is, are we TBR fans or are we Goose fans? This is the question.
How about both?
It's like Lev fans last during the season. It's like, are they Lev fans or are they just Demon 1 fans? Like,
yeah.
or Aspas fans, I guess.
I
Demon 1 or Aspas. Are they Demon 1 or Aspas fans or are they Lev fans?
I don't know how to feel anymore, honestly. My old squad used to be the NRG core from the old Optic core, but like they're like all gone now. So it's like, damn.
Wait, is all of Optic core?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn. That was like. I thought that's heartbreaking, man. That was.
Well, no, Ye isn't gone.
Oh no.
But I think
like,
Ye's
from
probably the only one.
No. But I also meant like in NRG.
Oh, yeah.
Ricky.
Wait, is Asimov back?
Yeah. Yeah, he's there, and then I think they're just putting him with like Chet's pets or whatever. And then Crashy's my go, obviously.
I love
EMEA
Crashy.
fan.
Bro,
I love Crashy.
Crashy's and Boaster this season have been so funny to watch.
Yeah. Crashy looks happy, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, my key look, if I hit a 9 key, I go to Tapioca that says 8. I love when people PC, it's so fun.
Oh, just like mess it up, is that why?
Yeah, it slots everyone down by 1 until the next round.
Oh, that's why I messed up that one time.
Yeah. But like next round, after they all respawn, it's fine. So, like you can see on the minimap, Asimov doesn't have a number.
Oh yeah,
The
keep
game
lying.
still hasn't updated it.
Either way, we're entering now overtime in map 1 of this elimination game.
Right there.
It's two teams once again duking it out. It's Parkinson's really exists versus the Brawn Rankers. And it's gonna be the fight, at least in the art to begin. Ball back, and it's gonna start. Jank, the catalyst for this team, falls off the bat, and it's just TBR. They're being forced to retreat. They found the opening pick. They've lost presence on site, but it's not gonna matter because the A site is at least gonna be all theirs theoretically, but the pinch is just too good. Tungsten able to find the trade, at least to slow him down even more, and allows Asimov to get on that site. And it's just the scattering of the players right now for TBR as they look to regroup on this A site. It's just so little information on the map for all of these players.
30 seconds
all
left.
of these teams, and time is starting to get a little bit low. And all that group on the A site, they seem to be leaving. They're going towards B site once again. It's bad communication from PRX. Round 2. Although that may have given a little bit of knowledge with Gibbon finally getting there. But that's allowed Tapioca to walk up so much. But
10
Yazimov
seconds left.
is just better. The spike plan comes down at least. But it's going to be a beautiful shock dart to take down Pisa. Red, though, is going to be caught out by that Steel Garden. Slowing down that push into these remaining TBR players just a little bit.
That's a good spot.
Once again, tied half on either sides. No team really has that advantage to be at least held across upon. To swing out. As Goose is noted, finds one though. But it's going to be all on Joe. It's a 1v2 fixing on Asimov and Red.
Pulling them
Spike
in.
not playing for him, and here comes the pull.
enemy
And it's
remaining.
executed to perfection to find on the one. But it's just a 1v1 now. And Asimov could just stick theoretically. He gets the half. But Joe tries to deny. Classic in hand. Time too low. And Joe in the
people, come
1v2
on now.
clutch
I'm a
brings TBR back to that match point once again.
Switching
It's
sides.
chaos on that A
Match
side and
point.
TBR. The brawn rankers rank supreme. And
I
really
should probably place some stars
just
in the astral plane.
excellent clutch there by Joe. The stun, the suck to pull him off, and then
Going
the
astral, guys.
unfortunate misread by Asimov.
That'll work.
Thought he was in main, but actually in art.
I'm
and
going above.
unable to get the trade on, and it's back into OT.
Taking that back.
Either way, investment, Odin in hand now, Joe. I can get that feeling you're not in the greatest game. So might as well as YOLO. Tungsten and Tapioca spray to get each other in mid, and it's gonna be Tapioca taking the lead. And that first step now on the page, the wall tripped on that B site. But now that silence, that fear, your IGL's down, you have to face what to do. And Goose,
I'm out of here.
it's nerves of steel. They falling now, the pieces. That confidence need to be up while you're up the
Concealment.
player. They're showing at least why. Jank finding the kills. Interestingly, keeps the Odin in hand. As that shift towards that B site, as Asimov continues to gain space for PRX. As the rest of these TBR players just stuck in mid. Now they're the ones down one player. They have the cushion. The fight with Gibbon. Gibbon shuts down one and shuts down two. And the round pretty much secured. Should go find the Gibbon. Oh no, the Ares misses the mark. It's tied once again.
Nowhere
As
to
the body
run!
Switching
shots,
sides.
as mentioned, come in.
Overtime.
The timeout now by the old C9 coach, who did not coach us in playoffs at
Oh,
all.
was he your coach?
Yes, but he came for like a few scrims and was subbed for SR all of playoffs. So that could have been helpful, but yeah.
Unfortunate, honestly.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, wait, can I make predictions? How do you even make predictions in chat? I'll look it up after this map. I don't even know. Does my channel even have like the point system to it?
It pretty much does.
Do all
always, I
channels have
think.
it?
Yeah, I think
Ah, okay.
so.
Move.
Yet another round of OT coming.
Ugh.
Where does
I'll
this
get
start
ready
go?
again.
Scanning ahead.
Oh, that's some notes. Perso taking so much damage to start. A little bit of heartbreak again. And the swing by Jank is excellent. And Tapioca now in a 1v3. It's so much to do. The stun to slow him down, but he's just forced off the angle a little bit. And then immediate presence gained on the side they lost that last time around. And it was a pretty close loss, mind you, so momentum right now, I would say, is in the favor of PRX. After getting those 2 kills and winning that round, you know, being up on the side you lost. But another pause in this round. Another look. It's overtime again in red.
30 seconds left.
A microsecond too late. As Tapioca and the 2 remaining members of the team are hit the
Last
site,
player
Pisa
standing.
has to be huge.
Spike down A.
But unfortunately, Tungsten checks the lurk. Tapioca finds one, and Jank can spawn. But the second of Gibbon just so unexpected, and the shot not heard. It's finally match point for PRX. Their
Switching
first
sides.
chance to close it
Match
out
point.
here on Pearl. It's a scenic city. I want to do it finally.
I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
Closing out with the Knicks. Hopes to do in 4.
Where are
30 to go. Immediate info gains. At least some players up in A. It's gonna key the aggression off the bat. Why these TBR players, but they can get smoked off at least a little bit. So no aggression found just yet. Pushing rotations toward Pisa on A. But once again, so much of that space game that they lack info. And it's heartbreak. The first step to maybe falling. The leaning tower of Pisa. Well, it's starting to flee and it's starting to fall. I worded so poorly.
Fire lines.
Either way.
Spike planted.
Perso. He awaits it. Can hear the footsteps, hear the breath. The Gibbon and Jank find them back to back. And now a 2v4, but you've got Goose. There's a stack waiting for you though. And you get it.
Last
Stunned.
player
The
standing.
shot's perfection needed, but perfection
Right
not
there.
found. And now in a map they thought they had locked up. They had those 2 match points. They're unable to convert. Now here we are. It's just Joe. In a 1v4. You want to make magic happen. Well, it's not
Attackers
happening
win.
tonight. Pearl goes the way of PRX. Map 1 in overtime. Slots to the way of the men with Parkinson's. But comeback able to be happened. 3 maps for a reason. It's reset, redo, and re-go. As I don't map around.
And we can't play map 2, correct?
Oh, never mind. We're not
I don't
on
know,
map
can
2.
you
No, I
guys?
can't.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Lame.
Here.
You guys are scared.
What?
Bro, I made a whole,
am
I
scared
made
of you
a
having
whole
trigger
new
bot,
waiting
bro, no
screen
shit.
for map 2. What is
Oh,
this?
heartbreaking.
L.
Scam.
Damn. Seriously went too long. I thought it was like if map 3 goes that long.
Well.
But it ended up.
Wait, so you guys
No, no,
playing
no.
it on Saturday then? Like
It looks like we'll have to play maps 2 and
We're scheduling it. I'm hoping to also like play it.
What do you mean? We're only gonna have 2 maps.
Friday.
Alright, that works. That should work. I don't know how loud I am. Hopefully it's not like screaming and blasting. Alright. Because PRX decided to be Team 1, I gotta redo all this shite now. Do do do. Okay, that should work, and I hope this works. I have no clue what's happening. I hope we're ready to go. It's PRX versus TBR. That's really fun. It's solo, it's alone, it's map 2 already. And it's going to be your amazing, your horrific PRX starting on that defender-sided map. And TBR starting your attack. The first kill, the first impact of this map 2 is not found just yet. Just a little bit of contact either way between these two, Impact and Jank. But nothing extreme on the wise. A quick look at the comps. Once again, Goose subbing in on that Sova. Sabo taking a place, but seems like the place that TBR taking is going to be this B site, at least for this opening procedure. And the first kill is still not yet to be found by Jank. It's a swing on the outside. A little bit of damage dealt, but nothing at least yet. The Tapioca swings it, able to find down Jank at least. And Tungsten and Sabo together up. A Red finds Goose on the trade nonetheless. And Asimov has the shot. Some damage dealt, but the kill not found. You can even see here, it's a piece of on this late lurk. So this site, it's still a 3v3. Low HP though for... Ooh, Sabo stuck by yellow. Does it around Asimov. Too much there to look. And Peace on that lure comes into play. But Gibbon is just looking to stick. But it's not going to pan out. And the first round is going to go to the GOATs of TBR. As they take this first point in their, I suppose, quest for many more points. It's a stupid way of saying it. I don't care. But once again, now with this 1-point lead, guns in hand, obviously they're gonna have the sheriffs on their two. Probably not the two best players. I don't know if Red's hitting the best player, but at least Asimov definitely is one of them. You could see the late lurk being held by Pisa, just to wait for it, at least later into the round, come into play. Although none of the PRX players look to be lurking this early, at least. It's gonna be a solid icebox hold as PRX just dance around, and now the swing in. It's Gecko Flash going all around and stuck back sight. Asimov walks out, able to find the trade, but Perso finds two, at least onto the site. Now it's being taken, and the spike is going to be planted. Now it's a 3v4 retake here for all of these PRX players to gather away and find a way back into site with speak weaponry. Not much damage dealt on the remaining TBR players. It's going to be extremely hard, and Sabo, I missed that, sorry, but able to really shut it down, and Perso finds one, looking for the 4K, as Gibbon can only run. It's 4 on the round for Gibbon, and a solid 2-0 to start. Ready to go. It's RX versus... Let me lower mic a little bit. Just a little loud. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Hopefully it's fine. I still have no clue. If someone's even watching this, they can tell me. Either way, I have no clue. It's now, I guess you could say, the first real gun round for DRX here. Their first real shot. Asimov on that high angle. He sees the shot, but he just can't land it. And taps out Goose, doing some damage here early. Some solid start in Tungsten. Just sitting up top, finding Goose from that far backside early, but too over aggressive. And Sabo, spike in hand, stuck now in this pipes area. He's being hunted down by both of them. Swings down to Asimov. A lot of damage dealt, but the kill just unable to be found as Tungsten able to protect his teammate. That, I don't know what, I'm not sure what gun that was, sadly, but just tap firing, I suppose, in a little bit of a sense. Jank putting some more pressure on that kitchen area, at least to begin, as they seem to be gaining, as after that disaster on the A site to start. on their bonus round. They seem to be going here for B, and they're going to end it off. Of course, the mid contact should come to play here. Pisa, once again, been lurking a lot early this game, but Red shuts him down this time, and Gibbon able to find Tapioca on site. Tapioca on the Sage. Interesting pick here. Not usually seeing a Sage often. And obviously, Verso, not much you can do. And PRX respond accordingly to start.
Yeah.
Damn, my bit rate is unstable. That's heartbreaking.
Turret out.
Now, I suppose you could say it's guns in hand, and the first real gun round for these two players, for these two teams, my bad. So it's going to see how the strategies adapt and really see who has the upper hand on this map. Because pistols can mean whatever. First contact should be taken here by Gibbon and Sabo. Don't know why I almost said Gins. Just the dancing around of these two. An aggressive play here by Gibbon. Should be maybe catching an aggressive Tapioca as Impact. Goose is just trying to draw some attention towards the A site, but it's not really working as you might want. All the players still grouped up, and it's Gibbon, who needs to be massive, able to find Tapioca, shut him down right away. Swings, but doesn't expect that much more. Able to get the snake bite down to at least prevent the spike plan, but Pisa, once again, finding Jenk on this flank here. An excellent play, but the spike didn't be able to come down. Gibbon not able to defend as much, but he finds the angle, finds the time, the spike not coming down. Once again, Gibbon able to deny. It's a late spike plan, and Sabo is stuck on site. He's falling, it's just now on Pisa and Impegoose, who just can't do enough. It's the clean, swift execution and retake. An excellent defending on site by Gibbon. The shutdown, and sadly, PRX loses the lead in the game. As it's the equalization now available for these two. Preach. We have pizza. Oh. Actually, I want to see this. Oh, you used the wrong emote. Switch back to the icicle red. Switch back. Switch back. Who's this P10 for? Gibbon, I think? Yeah, he's on 100 ping, I suppose. Oh no.
R.
Never mind, it was called by TBR.
You guys trolling me, bro. Match is alive, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I missed it. Some opening shots were fired here on this A site, at least to begin. Tungsten deals the blows. Knocking down that early util of the drone, not getting as much information as he might have wanted because of the premature use, but I can't judge much. Once again, Sabo waiting to punish an aggression out of one of these PRX players if it is to come. But a lot of silence, a lot of waiting, whatever must have been called, I suppose, was just to cool down. Out of here, and the shot by Asimov. Straight on the head of Tapioca. And that's going to force Sabo to fall back. They've lost this A site. They want to avoid the op out of Asimov. They still have some money and guns and a little bit of presence on this B site, but not enough as Jank and Unk able to get on it, and the snake bite able to slow down their plan even more. Killjoy util to follow. It's a 4v5 now. He's gonna see Tungsten's location, but Tungsten pops the ult, and it's a dodge, but the shot's not gonna connect. And Tungsten's able to find Goose in a slight miscalculation and reclaim his ult. Pivotal later in this round, as Purcell able to find Jank, but it's Tungsten with a great response once more. The wingman gonna be stopped with the spray through the box by Tungsten. It's 3 on the round as he looks for his 4th. PRX swarm back into the site. Is once again able to find another round win, and for the first time take the lead.
Turret out.
Okay, I'm just now seeing Happy's thing. Oh, I see how you do it. Oh my god. That's so much effort to fix. If we get another P10 or something, maybe I'll fix it. You can read the corner. Trust, it's fine. Oh. Tungsten, I'm missing all of these opening kills. I was gonna watch Tungsten at the start as he finds a Sabo with the trade, finding that Pipes angle, getting a little bit of value. As PRX and primed, waiting for an explosive play out of TBR that's was bound to come. But silence and plays by Gibbon forces Jank to leave and pushes Gibbon off the site. So it's working for now, but they're just not acting off of it. But it seems this is going to be the catalyst to their site take here. It's the pop of the Thrash. And as his site is mostly clear, I don't think I was able to tag him. It was not, and Tungsten finds the kill and Tapioca in response. I'm sure the voice comm would have heard, but I could diff him, but you can't diff Hunk, it looks like. And Pisa, low HP, loses the spray down, but Sabo and Perso on the flank, able to find one, but shut down by Asimov. Finds Perso, and it's just now going to be Sabo here in this 1v2. The former C9 coach and the sub for this TBR team with the pressure on his hands. And they check up high now, 4-2 in the balance.
We got this.
Placing sentry.
I'm fixing the friggin' scoreboard that Happy pointed out. We'll just watch him with an op as I sit in the background. And it looks like that was the right play. Nothing wrong with sitting on an op, I suppose. Yeah, this should be correct. Another op shot. Sorry, I'm just simply not watching. Save these files. Just watch the Asimov can. Gibbon finds a kill. Tapioca trades out. As I fix the overlay.
One enemy remaining. Spike
There it
down,
is.
B.
All that work just to do a 1. I hope we're playing Ascent next. I look, you forgot. But either way. And then you blink and you miss it round like I did. It's Impact on 1 HP. And Goose falls 5-2. As every gun round so far has been won by PRX. Much to everyone's delight. Yeah. This is really fun. we love seeing this. TBR, dial in, please. Hear my cries for help. It's once again putting some early pressure on A site. But this time they're gonna have Gibbon with them. I mean, not Gibbon, my bad. They're gonna have Perso with them. Obviously, I still get infamous flashbacks to that game where Perso bitched us on Icebox. I'm still coping from the loss. That hurt me much more severely than I would have thought.
Enemy down.
One enemy remaining.
I have to mute for a minute, but holy that flood, bro. Made me glaze a little bit, I won't lie. Hot damn, bro. Hot damn.
Turn out. Alarm bot out. Don't get in my way. Found them. Alarm bot down. Turrets destroyed. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Nowhere to run!
Anyway,
30 seconds
leave them
left.
back. Yeah. A lot of trades coming out on site. And finally, TBR at least getting some picks
Spike down.
going
B.
their way. Finally, an opening back into the
will
round.
Kill my
A way to
ally.
be seen the ult pop. They're fully investing. Red getting a lot of good damage dealt. This shock dart could be big here.
Spike planted.
No, it's not going to find the person he wants.
Last player
And
standing.
that's Tungsten, just the misclick. Falling, and it's the 1v4 swarm. And finally, a round on the board is going to be here. Because this would never, ever, ever happen or go wrong. Never, ever happen. Yes, indeed. Never would happen.
Placing sentry.
6-3, finally, something to be. It's true. We didn't see it. I am a straight observer, but whatever. I now have food with me. Peak. Lasagna.
Scanning ahead.
Monster on the loose!
Tungsten is always a delight to watch on the start of these rounds. I guess as initiator, he is initiating all of these site takes who've ever thought.
Wanna go again?
That was not even Tungsten. Oh my god, it's the fucking Sabo. Whatever, Tungsten's still doing a lot. He's walking up mid here, trying to get a timing. Will this orb so long? He's not gonna go up further enough. But interestingly, they've left Sabo with the spike on the B site. I'm not sure what the play is here. But it could be working masterfully? Not really. They've drawn attention. There's a ping by someone. He has Tapioca for help now. But Gibbon has now been fooled. No. This drone gained a lot of info here for Red. But it seems to have worked, at least. Asimov still in response to deny.
Planted.
But Spike at least should safely go down as the top site. Kill is found by Tungsten on the aggressing Tapioca, which at least finds in the man advantage to start the round as a potential flood and retake comes in. Perso in a good position, but he has to find one of the players up top or below. He's gonna spot out Tungsten, able to find the kill. And the response, but Asimov with that op is just simply too good. But Goose on that lurk finds one, and Sabo finds another. So now it's just these two players, Gibbon and Red, fear in their hearts as they stare towards mid. And it's a silent, slow realization that this round perhaps unable to be won. I can't hear the time, yeah. Unable to be won, and it's 2 in a row. They find a consolation kill on the Goose. But looking for a tied half, TBR. Get another in a row, but it was a costly one, an interesting fake. They just left Sabo there, putting all their hopes that it would pay off, and in the end, the kills spanned their way. And I suppose it did. Heavy amount of ults invested with the KJ ult in that last round. And the Gecko ult just by Sabo. So, not a free round, but a round nonetheless. Some aggression coming up by Tungsten in towards mid. Disrespecting the smoke, he finds the fight with Perso, but he's not gonna want it or win it. As the TBR goats pound on, but Jank,
Spike down.
shot's
B.
just too good on the head. And give Perso just grabbing that spike and ditching, I suppose.
Poison orb emitting. Turret out. Poison's off. Poison orb emitting.
Attacking their better side, from my knowledge, so
Poison's off.
not a way they want to be going down early here, at least. Their A site is quite weak on defense. A lot of fear. Using up some util here. Non-refundable like that snake bite, just to get a sight, but of course they don't know it, but it's already clear. And now the ult coming in, but it's off target. Oh no, Red's gonna find at least one tap, but the spike's gonna come nonetheless. It's not enough targets he might have wanted, but here comes Asimov. He walks into sight and finds Tapioca, and he's only going to be looking for more. He finds another one to Perso. He clears that close left and finds it. And it's all on Hisa, and the 4K with the knives is absolute perfection out of Asimov. As sharp as a knife's edge each of those shots are, as he tears through TBR in that retake.
Last round before the switch.
Perfection indeed. Obviously heartbreaking. The PRX won this round, but Asimov is doing some of the Lord's work right now. Geez, Gibbon is 10-3. Wow. Wannabe pneumatics. But TBR on their last attacking side half. Not many ults to play with. It's only gonna be this thrash out of Tungsten. Be a possibility. But obviously, not even popping his dash just yet. He just has that op on the line. I think we're just all gonna be waiting for an eventual swing. Someone peek into this man. Feed him more. The pristine angle. Close gap. I suppose a little bit scared. So I'm still waiting on Gibbon to maybe do it. I mean, sorry, Perso to maybe do it, but No one's gonna go into Asimov just yet. Feeling hot after the 4K.
Toxin screen down.
The shot not gonna connect, but they know where the op is. They're gonna be avoiding him. It's an aggressive battle stage you want out. Tapioca knocking down right on the back sight. Taking the A side for them, but the thrash at a tungsten. He's gonna try to come in to clear out some info. But it's Tapioca once again this battle stage, sitting up top of sight, knocking down Gibbon on the attempted retake. They're still gonna have Perso, but here comes Asimov, traded out that op instead for Phantom. They don't understand though. They don't see Tapioca low on sight, but it's not gonna matter as Tungsten and Asimov both find one, and now it's gonna be equal on players going into this, and Tungsten has the defuse with the wingman, and they need to act on it, but they at least can. They find it, but it's already halved. Now, just a simple stick could do it. They need to find a way to defend it, but Jank is getting aggressive. He's spraying and swinging. But TBR, hold off.
Welcome
PRX
to
approach,
my
Asimov
Switching sides.
shut down. So no matter how close it was, a P10 now. Should be called. I need water, low-key based. I might also need water. Oh, we're watching the Asimov ace or whatever.
Turret out.
We love P10s. Let me get water.
Recalling my bot. Out of charges. Bot coming back. Out of charges.
R!
Damn, I was about to do some peak predictions, but heartbreaking. We don't get a chance to. I have to eat my lasagna. Equally as heartbreaking occurrences as would be TBR losing. Sabo does not stick to it. It's an aggressive push for the orb. Jank spots out a player in mid, but Gibbon
One down.
able to find one. He's looking for more though. Able to find impact. Oh dear! And Tungsten knocks down Sabo on sight. And this defensive half has fallen apart. Oh, so quickly. On the elimination map for TBR. Perso able to find one, trying to get back into sight, and finds another. A glimmer of hope, but still down players. And Tungsten just shuts it down. 8-5. As DRX continue their might and their push. Tungsten. It's a life game right now. This kid's actually washed. Don't know how he's doing this well. It's Asimov. Someone you don't want to mess with here. Heading up versus Sabo. He's doing all he can right now to defend this A site. The heavy flank being fought right now. It's weak weapons for TBR and Jank, and Gibbon able to do a solid amount of damage. Forcing those two TBR players off of the site. Spike can be planted here in the group up. My TBR trying to make an impact. Tapioca spots it out. Under the kill as Tungsten and Asimov just keeps tearing through. Pity kill, but it's so much to be done here by Sabo and Jank. The spraying Guardian, that's a new fact, but holy. Heartbreaking, I suppose. You're watching it all slip away. Doesn't feel like that map 2 when you're down 1-0. You're gonna be staring back at that pearl, wondering what went wrong.
Right here.
Where you could have improved, but it's just pure mechanical excellence being shown out of these players as Purcell gets aggressive here. Looking for an opening pick and a first blood to start. Just misses the timing onto Asimov, just barely. And TBR, sorry, PRX does indeed expect this lurk. They're trapped right now in this A main area. All of them. An iron curtain of TBR players, but they don't got much. Wingman can clear out some space towards Maze. As Sabo, the lone defender, on site at least, to try to stop this 5-man incoming push. It's going to start with Red getting the high ground and be noted. That's going to no out. Sabo's missing. Able to find one though, but only one. As the push and the site continues in, able to find one, but Tapioca on the trade right back. As Tapioca finds two up top site. The battle stage moves even further, but Goose finds one more on the red. And finally, in their bonus round, they once again should have this win in the bag. As Jank is just in an ADS Guardian fight with Purcell. It's only a matter of time before Goose gets here. It's a win on the board, another round. And hopefully for TBR, reverse of what happened to them. As hopefully they now can be the ones to stack this in a row. One can hope, at least.
I will hold up the sky.
And does Sabo go for this orb again? He does. You have ult. And given, sadly, finding Pisa, it's gonna shut down all that KJ util. At least early on. Sabo getting aggressive towards Asimov here, but although Asimov isn't even top frag, gets tungsten by a mile. You don't want to mess with him. Goose, though, finds the equalizer. Just misses out on red. He doesn't see the red cross, and Asimov goes into sight to try to distract the rest of these TBR players. Draw out the rotates, but it's not going to come just yet. But it could lead to a little bit of an over-aggression and a punish here by red. If the timing is right. Red swings out the wrong site.
Standing ahead.
But he finds the kill, drawing more attention. It's going to force Tapioca. No, and Sabo. They leave the A site. The cell, the bait, it's worked to a charm, worked to a T. You can see the call coming in, the site. Now goes the way of PRX. That one kill, that one opener draws all of the attention. And Asimov sits below sight, ready to strike. Sabo now has been farming those orbs and he pops the ult. Asimov knocked down early, but they need to act on this. They don't know where they are. Tapioca able to find the trade. It's equalized now, but the spike is still going to be planted. At least now for these TBR players. It's an excellent wall, but is it gonna die? I don't know. No, it's a beautiful wall and a beautiful play and a beautiful round win by TBR on the defensive side. They still kill the players. The Wingman playing the stage battle wall.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen.
Brilliant.
Remember that.
I might just say. I'd rather this not be over just yet. If we can keep seeing TBR pull out plays like that to get them back into this game, it's only a turn deficit. It's only a turn deficit. They can try to find a way to get back to them. Confidence has to stay high. They have to just keep thinking about, we're going to ascend. We're going to be able to take it. But it all starts round by round here. They're going to have the weapon advantage. They can't afford to lose. That far longer A site being pushed despite the weak weapons in hand. The Sheriff, though, stealing players are fired. And the jump spray just not going to pan out for Goose. Perso finding the trade right back onto Jank. But still, that's one weapon that's going to go into hands of the worst person you'd want. Asimov. He has it now, but Gibbon has climbed up far into the A site. The spice. Taken so much. It's going to send the spike planner right back over, and Sabo realizing he's lost the site. How much of it does he realize he's lost? How close does he expect Gibbon to be, and just not close enough? With the trade, it'll become by Tapioca, but you don't want to be trading in a case like this. Once again, the stage wall coming in, but Tungsten, the stinger in hand, finds the kill. No! No! Perso, does he expect Tungsten so close? He avoids the blind and finds the head. He has a perfect spike diffuser location. Red pushes them, but falls on the Lex, and Asimov is just to put it blunt, too far away. Another round win towards TBR, as one round now separates the two of these teams. Please, 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 TBR.
Placing sentry.
Now goes the way of PRX, that one kill, that one opener. It's playoffs, and these teams can feel it. It's a tight-knit game, at least being seen right now. Asimov and Jank just dancing. And their dance plays to perfection as they find Sabo. A little bit aggressive. Tapioca, he's done wonders on this site. Mostly on the retakes. But it's going to be his job to defend it now. Keep his fortress. This cave of solitude. Obviously, this lurk by Tungsten going to come into play later in the round. Don't see it just yet, but this walk-up by Perso could be brilliant now. This B site taken by Tungsten, but they're not going to call the rotate over just yet. Hopefully no over-aggression comes out, as this timing could be horrific for one of these two teams, depending on the location. And it goes brilliant for Perso, but Tungsten is in a place to respond.
Turret out.
The retake popped. Tungsten is in their back lines, though, but he can only find one, at least for now. It's chaos now. It's going to be threaded, spewed into these TBR players. Look at your back, check where you are. Your spawn is no longer safe, but Tungsten falls back to group up with the rest of this PRX squad as they head towards this A site, with the fight in mid, and Sabo with the op able to find Tungsten. The lurker is shut down, at least for now. As a 2v4, the spike plane should be able to come in.
10 seconds left.
Minus a bar from Sabo. P10 called after this round. It does look like Red is going to be perhaps knocked out. I don't know. A heavy amount of lag being seen. A little bit over aggression, but Sabo with that op keeps finding his mark, and Red seems to be the issue. 500 ping. And will they knife him? They show him the pity, the admiration. They're gonna do it to give Sabo his ult, I believe. So I suppose a smart play here as we head into this tied up P10. A lot of short P10s today. I gotta eat my food. Turn my mic off for this.
Turret out.
Okay, R. Are we R? Go on live.
And I'm just now realizing that I horribly messed this up and bombed it. Oh dear. I'll try to get fixed me at the halftime next round.
Get out of my way!
Tapioca. He's using his aura to summon that operator, walking out like LeBron does for his warm-ups. As Jalen runs through tonight, take down the Pacers. But first, TBR must take down PRX.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
It's a monster on the loose, and it's a weird round right now. All of these players are grouped up outside of B right now, and grouped up outside of A. It's almost a twist in a sense, as they're gonna have this B site all towards them. Of course, Goose is gonna be coming a little bit later in his ult, able to find his target, and he finds 2 players, 2 tags, a lot of early damage dealt. That could be key later in this round. It's gonna start right then and there. It's the beautiful retake by TBR, and the absolute collapse of PRX, as for the first time in a long time, it's TBR taking the lead here on Icebox. Is an exact replica of what we saw in the last half. You lose the pistol, but you win the gun rounds. Time out called. It's silence, it's shock, and it's exhilaration. It's what you wanted, and yet it's falling apart. Dibbles, what can he say? This team has been dominant so far. They've won it out. At least on this site. But then they've fallen apart in the start of this attack side. Oh, what a peak change by Amita Lotus. Oh my god, actually brilliant. Either way, what was said, what will be done, and what will change. It's a heavy fight out now to get Sabo that orb, and to get him the ult, it's going to be popped online. We're going to see a lot of players as Sabo jumps up alone and almost gets punished, severely punished for it. The kills right now are being traded out evenly, but it's going to go the way if PRX that kill by Tungsten on the spur up top. And the fight out has failed. It was the change-up mostly by TBR.
One enemy remaining.
Finds 2 in mid. I missed both of it. And it seems PRX has missed him. An uncleared angle, and the long-range Phantom does its due diligence, as Jank must prevent a disastrous scoreline from occurring. It's only a Guardian in hand for him, and the players towards the B site, but not holding it.
30 seconds left.
They're gonna be watching Kitchen severely. It's gonna be their hotel, their hostel.
Lights down.
As Jank continues to look for the timing, which could be found if he takes up, but it's just a little bit too slow now, and the wall punishes him severely. Unable to break in time. He can't even watch. His hopes just fade away. The Guardian spray deviating just a little bit too much.
We cannot.
And now they're down by 2, looking, and nothing to do.
If you must fall, then fall near me.
The timeout was working. It went beautifully. They denied that fight out towards A.
Out.
But it's the insane play out of Perso. The miracle maker for this team at 26-11. He turned the tides of the round. And now mixes up that momentum for TBR. Sabo once again getting aggressive. He's been doing it a lot this game, getting that early map info and presence. Gonna be trying to dodge Tungsten. He could have a good time on the jank here. He's gonna at least see the shoulder. And here comes the pop. It's gonna be hitting a lot of them, but no trade in return. As the ult now pops, as the two remaining players flee the site. A shock dart by Goose. Look for some shit, but it's not gonna be seen though. And the ult's invested now. It's diving into dangerous territory. It's diving into this PRX territory. Meaning we're seeing none of these kills, I guarantee it. As Asimov dances around with a lot of damage as he tanks it through. And Perso is gonna fall, at least to begin. And Red falls, gets Kisa as well. And it's just the excellent encapsulation. They hold down this A site territory and deny the TBR retake. It's brilliance, at least right now, as TBR perhaps fumbling in the final hour. But it was ult invested. The KJ and the Viper ult. They just have the Sova ult online. Well, this pit will be available for TBR in return if they can get on the site, if they can, for a retake at the site, or shutting down a possible site entry. No aggression this time. Sabo stays back in the middle of the cage. Still some sprays, but not fiending for that aggression just yet. As now is the hum of the gun and the dart, the firing of the bullets here on Icebox. There's no lurkers for PRX. They're putting all their men to it. And Asimov, usually good for it, unable to find, but Perso is just stuck and left on site, and he's the first one to fall for TBR. As Wingman will get that spike plant down, now the regroup and the re-encapsulation. As a plan has to be figured out on this retake. How will you do it meticulously or just a full-on jump in? This drone finds information off you of the players as the slow push in comes in. We're watching Goose here, but he falls right away. Sabo lifts the trade to the wall up in the air. It's going to be once again this battle stage, this battle wall, as Pisa does the God's work. But Red leaves himself in a vulnerable position as Tapioca runs for him. Dashing, diving, and killing. The retake seemed poorly, but Pisa somehow pulled it off. And it's match point for TBR, looking to extend this series on the Lotus.
Match point.
No timeout in hand for PRX, I believe. No change able to be made. It's up to their IGL, their internal system, to get it done. But to put it blunt, their attack side half has not been going well. Part of the brilliance they had on the defender site was having Tungsten just spread around, constantly creating pressure on all sites. Asimov is brilliant in holding down angles, I suppose, not swinging them. As now it's Knives online. As for one of the earlier times, they head back into this B site. Not much success elsewhere, but this is what they're willing to bet part of their rival's career on. It's not over yet, obviously. Still only a map 2. Map 3 and Lotus to follow. Implying TBR can close it out in these 2 chances they get here in regulation. But whatever they saw, whoever they saw, it's created confusion, or they've called for the default, as no side has been taken just yet. It's the brilliancy of Tapioca this map on the stage. They've been getting the job done to excellence on the retakes. I don't want him to fall early. Not refighting the angle. Or will he? He feels it. He tempts it. It's playoffs. You want to re-peek. But Jank, able to find Red. Not Red. Oh my god. Goose. on the impact, and this spike plant's gonna come down to relatively little contention as Perso breaks down that Thrash, knocking it out early this round. As TBR look for the retake, and the defender Killjoy's gonna do that. The pit popped. It's all in, and they want to win. But it's just gonna be chaos on this site. The spray through, the battle wall up top, and Sabo and Pisa and McGugan coming out on top. And it's just gonna be Red now, and he just can't do it. He finds Perso, but he can't find the map. TBR take it 13-10. It's excellence out of these players as they force the game 3. LeBron Rankers. Well, they still got a little bit of R left in them. Very even scoreboard on what is a very even match. Red leaves himself in a vulnerable position as Tapioca runs for him. Dashing, diving, and kill. We're here on Lotus, where I have just forgotten the score of the last map I just casted. I believe it was 13-8. I have no clue though. That's a little bit of a pain. Shite. I can pull up my Twitch. Hold up. We have faith. Channel. Recently streamed. The hum of the dart. Oh wait, right here. It was 13-10. I was way off. Bang, bang, we're back, we're back. Bang, bang. It will be Lotus. It has this final battleground to settle it out between these two teams. I just realized, you know what? All that matters is you can see playoffs. I just realized the graphic is so horribly wrong, but you can see playoffs. And that's really all that matters, because that's what we're in here. Playoffs. No denying it, no other way to put it. No, it's maybe lowers round 2, elimination, win or go home, like what we're gonna do here. To win and survive. So both of these teams are gonna have to face as they head into this opening map. I'm sorry, they head into this third and final map in the first fight. Is either gonna be at Rubble or at Mound. A map I've played, oh, too many times. That's the aggression, the fight out, no real fight out by... Oh my god. By DRX. I mean, by PRX in this mid area. Just a slow stall on this pistol round as both the teams wait and observe. Holy shit, we already have 11 viewers back. Hype.
Cover going out.
Other way now, Tungsten is gonna be ready in the first fight. This first blood is gonna be drawn. It's gonna be drawn by Tungsten onto Tapioca. With the fall, it's gonna be on that A main especially. But Asimov able to find a kill. The Pisa trades them out right back. But unfortunately, TBR gonna be down numbers to start as they go into this fortified Tungsten site. As they dance around and Goose just not looking. He's able to find one, but just too much to happen. It's Tungsten with 3 on the round and the first to be found. Once again, that opening pistol keeps trading sides. At least here, some presence gained by Pisa. Try to draw some attention towards this B site, or get a lurk, I'm not really sure to be honest. Then another location, I believe. Not that Vise wall, but I think most of that there's not a Vise wall. As person notes it. An aggressive push up by Asimov towards this B area in a sense. They're gonna be walking into what seems like door. They trip the wall, blocking off the sight line for Jank here as they head and take into this B site. He's going to be stuck by Given, but he has the security weapons, able to find one in the trade. As the swing out goes even further, pushed even further. As the impact able to trade him right back out though. And Red, and now with Desert, duel, and the kills are just going the way of TBR. They're all such low HP though, so who knows? But Asimov able to find one, but he walks into a deadly spray down, and now it's all on the Unk, the IGL, but it's an outlaw in hand, so his shots need to be precise. The tap to force the swing, but there's no swing to come. They read him like an absolute book. Spike's not half though, and they're gonna have to act now. It's just a ghost in hand he can deal with, but he finds the first as Tungsten, time low, looks for the second, dances out, the outlaw no scope, not gonna work. And TBR win the anti-eco and win this second round here on Lotus. Excellence in this B site take. The push is out. The kills they found, just the over aggression, I suppose. Alright. Of both of these players and teams. The trades just started going the way. Well, and now Jank is just caught. Just, I don't want to say, a little bit humiliated. But after what DRX did, they're fucking humiliated and embarrassed. Because they're going to have this B site here for TBR all to themselves, all alone. Masabo gets the spike plant down, and so far, quite a productive done up round. But Asimov with, I suppose, that hero stinger, one might say, they still have close on man numbers. And if Asimov turns the right way, there's going to be no one to trade him if he gets this kill. He's going to get it. It's going to be Vandal in hand right now. He swings up, gets aggressive. Perso here to try and trade. Sabo not looking the right way, but his teammates are here to support. Pisa finds 3, the cavalry arrives, and they shut him down, and do as they're supposed to, and win the round. Heavy aggressive rumble fight. Goose peeks out and having a bit of a dull day today after his excellence on Pearl the prior day. But Jank once again, the sole holder of his sight, and he swings out. The aggression this time pays off as he's stunned and stuck, and so much util on him. Excellence by Saba to place it to knock down the sentinel on the site.
Hostile down.
But Pisa swings out vulnerable and gets punished straight for it. Given not confident, fucking finds another. Something happening right now in Savo's head. Peeks out. In a disaster. You don't want to challenge Gibbon, as it's just fallen apart. Round 2 now pretty much in the hands. Gibbon keeps on feeding. Just as I feed myself this candle.
Gear up. Stay
Gibbon.
safe. We're going back
Excellency.
in.
Takes it.
Can I get a drop? Can I get a drop? Thanks. Let's flush them out. Where are you? Satchel out.
Definitely different approaches, but the approach seems to have worked out for now for
Spike
PRX.
planted.
Pretty equal weapons in hand. As it's going to be PRX looking to crunch now onto these players, and Asimov, the catalyst to start it. He's not going to find the kill. Damage down to Perso, but the kill is all you want. It's not going to be found exactly. As there's so much to watch, so much to see. Chaos on site in a trade. Just go PRX's way. Just too much to commentate and say. And it ended up working out the way for PRX. Much to my dismay.
Some vermin are born to die, like rats in a lab.
It's the early pop of the pit towards C site, obviously noted by these TBR players, but there's no way they're feeling this risky simply. They pop the Omen ult, guys! Holy! Oh my goodness! The Omen ult's been popped. Just call it over. Just call it over already. Omen ult got popped. It's done. It's over. How the Nick's doing? Sure, there's something about this comment. Please tell me well. Oh, tie 9-0, 10-0 run. Oh, damn.
I'll find you.
A lot of util being dumped by these two teams, but nothing done nonetheless. No, he does not. The fake? Goose. Goose. Oh, Goose, you simply can't be doing that. It's simply devious, and it works. And Tungsten, perhaps a P10 needed after this round, because we loved P10s here. But that A site now perfectly taken, perfectly aligned with TBR's goals. It's an ult for a site, which I suppose is what you want to be doing, and oh, it's Goose with perfection on the Asimov. Tapioca has that drop timing with the swings gonna be coming out here from stairs. Look to take down site. It's just guns a-blazing here by Jank. He's walking around, and it's working so far. The adapter die pops. The Steel Garden as Pisa able to find the kill on the Jank, who's getting a little bit over-aggressive with that lack of guns. It's still a man advantage here for TBR, and they have their Omen on this late lurk here, and they double swing Red, but Red finds them both! And the spike plant, defuse! Not sure what he got. The swing out, it's Chaos. He doesn't know it's halved, but he finds the kill nonetheless.
That was fun.
Perso, the late lurk is pure, utter excellence. A little bit too close for comfort, one might say, but comfort doesn't matter, I suppose, when you win a round like that. TBR re-equalize.
Cover going out.
Ooh, and the opener found beautifully by the beautiful TBR squad. And I'm sure Pisa will absolutely obliterate the shit out of the Unk, the old man, Tungsten.
Wall tripped.
Squashed.
Spike down. C. Spike planted. Where are you?
Grenade!
It's a close retake here. Good flash to be able to scatter off of sight and gain presence. No goal from R. At least for now, they're not spending any time on this.
One enemy remaining.
And the red right with them. The A site take coming in here. Has that. They looked to take it pretty cleanly. No one there to attack me.
Out of my way.
Excuse me, Gibbons right there, and Gibbons gonna kill. Sight is open, theoretically, but Gibbon says no. Even more damage being dealt on these weak weapons. You're right. But Pisa fan holds it down. Another all invested, so I suppose a little bit of a win here for PRX no matter what happens in this light fight. They force out that rolling thunder, and Tapioca gonna fall also. Wait a second. What's happening? You blink, you missed it. Sabo is trying to hit him. He's such low HP, and Asimov from below. It's a 1v3 now. It's the Rosa ult by Asimov to follow alongside. The spray by Goose is just not good enough. As Tungsten from behind re-equalizes this game. On a shocking, thrifty round, at least in my opinion. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. A lot of ults invested. By both teams, really, but that sure felt like a lot of ults. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I am everywhere.
Oh no. We love Odin's here. We don't love Tungsten, so. Issue. Be seen. Just some presence being made, gonna draw me a little more attention than it may actually be on that A site. Door pop, presence all around.
Toxins going up.
Tapioca. Dangerous little spot right there.
Toxin screen down.
Off of the stage,
Poison
onto an
orb
actual
emitting.
duelist. I like him on battle stage a little bit better. But so far, no blood being drawn. A lot of shots fired. So it looks like it's gonna be on to Asimov to at least find two. This nade able to slow down their push a little bit out, deal some damage, but he's stunned and stuck. And he has the entire might facing down upon him, but it's not gonna matter. Red to help, and the kill is going PRX's way. But it's the heavy walk up by Tapioca, but he can't find the kill to go with it. He throws the satchel in his face. Sorry, mate. That doesn't deal enough damage to kill.
30 seconds
As
left.
Gibbon is able to find it. Pisa fan looking a little bit aggressive here onto Tungsten. The rest of these players, the ball's clear by Tungsten, but the kill not gonna connect. As the round win looks too clean. Sabo with a godlike timing, but it's just too much to do. Maybe if he found that Vandal, found that shot, found some way to halt this defuse. At this point, he's just feeding orbs. And feeding clips. Oh.
I'll choke their sight. remaining.
Attack or die! Doors activated. Spike planted. Face your fear!
I'll come back to see I missed a lot
One
of
enemy
kills,
remaining.
and I've missed another. Round win, PRX. Yay, as it's a familiar 6-4 lead. As they look to extend it to 7-5. Interesting spot right there.
Toxin screen down.
Off of the save.
Poison
onto
orb
actual
emitting.
foot. Yay.
Toxins going up.
My
Toxin
god,
screen
respect to
down.
the sun and spray and PR. I'm turning off the stream.
Last round in the
I'm
half.
just gonna stop it. I'm just gonna stop it. I am just gonna stop without delay. Press on it. I mean, TBR had momentum in that last half, but I couldn't pull it off. I'll probably let you on in a second, but either way, the site can be taken here. At least right now, by this PRX point. I feel like it's just inevitable at this point. And it's already happened. PRX has already found two, and it's fine the third. It's flawless to close the half at 8. Yeah.
Switching
I'm gonna
sides.
crash out. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose it, bruh. I'm about to friggin' lose it. Friggin' crash out, yeah. What the frig? Alright, so Trudon messaged me, yo, let me on the cast, because I feel like, I don't know, not answer my call. Oh well. False. False to me. As we head into this next new round. Such a late buy for. Oh, what am I doing? It's swapped half. Swaps halves. That was the end of the half. It was a disaster. We all cried inside and lived and let and loved and died. And Gibbon is gonna get absolutely touched here, as these players will swing out, will find a perfect time, and Tungsten get obliterated. But it's gonna go the wrong tide way. Damage dealt onto Red, but damage dealt also. No, actually no damage dealt onto these PRX players. Pisa, yes. Pisa, oh, call him the leading down because he falls. No, no. It goes straight the way for DRX in this pistol round so far. Last time they were able to find the attacking pistol round, but they couldn't do it. I'll let you see in a second, Truden. Either way, it's the dance around. They have to find a way. It's low HP for all these PRX players still. But Jank just swings, and the swing to perfection. The high-low just works too well. It's 9-4 as the continuous result continues to go up. Where's Valorant? There it is. Oh well. Truden, you been there?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Alright, please someone let me know if his voice audio is too loud, too low, too high, or if I should just kick him. I am perfectly fine with either of these.
Oh man.
Yeah, sadly. Disaster here for TBR. Such a
On the
brilliant
final
shot.
map?
Yeah, this is map 3.
Yeah. Pressuring C Mountain, they're gonna leave now. Maybe leave?
Yeah, this goal
Gibbon's
pressure.
taking a lot of space in main. Knows that no one is even pressuring.
Yeah,
Knows
just
Raid's low though.
draw out that rotate out of Versailles at least. Bring him at least somewhat committal, but it seemed like the sack by TBR is going to be at least heading towards
Like
the
they're
C side
just
for
gonna
now.
be hitting into the Vise, the weak site.
Yeah, Vise with them much
Blake
detail.
comes
Red
in.
finds the
Red
opening
finds
kill.
the kill. Soba's gonna have to get a timing here. Gets one, gets caught up by Gibbon though. Orbit the retake.
Spike planted.
Asma finds another.
Yeah.
2v4 now. No guns. Should be impossible.
Last player standing.
Asma. Doesn't get the last one, Tapioca. What can you do? Nothing.
I
Red finds
suppose.
it. Clean, but pretty clean. Anti-eco there. Makes it 10.
Oh, I didn't realize he was on pie. That's my bad. Probably like a bad look by me.
Press tab.
Yeah, but I was thinking something. Either way, now it's once again time shrinking around. There really has to be one. Last time it was on this round where they started that brilliant streak for TBR that went on to lead them to win the game on Icebox. And now with guns in hands, the Vice shifted towards that site. And it's just an aggressive push of Tapioca, finding finally the opener for TBR here on Lotus.
That's on for smokes too. It's gonna be hard now for a side exec to come through.
Yeah, they're gonna
Sobo seems like he's got the right read. He rotates over to C.
Yeah, they're looking for this Vice wall, but it's not going to be here. The chain jump is going to trigger the go method, I suppose. The Perzo and Solo holding down that backside, but Jenko to find and trade out both of them.
Ew.
Bomb buddy out.
It's already a little bit of a sight hold falling apart. You don't want to be in a 3v3 already. But Tapioca is going to be pushing in. But Pisa able to find the aggressive pusher in that CT area. As Jank and Gibbon stay on site. The swing out. Gibbon finds one, and it's low HP for Pisa as well. Jank also on low HP with just a Spectre in hand. Was going to build the angles, the timing, the perfection. Some damage on the Jank, but Pisa able to find Jank. And finally, they stop and quell the bleeding. The 7 rounds in a row has come to an end. As finally, it's back on the board for TBR.
Love explosions.
Definitely needed that round. Not the cleanest. And I think PRX are gonna have a bye coming into this round.
Yeah, they should.
They're gonna have a bye into this round. TBR do not have a lot of money. They're gonna need to buy up here though. Regardless, I expect to see Perzo buying a gun, Impact buying guns, Soba buying a gun. There should be full guns here, full investment. Cannot afford to lose another round here. Just can't give them that space. Looks like it's gonna be an early A presence from TBR.
How do you find out that both of these teams here? It's gonna be Lexi, it's
I've
gonna be
been
up
stunned.
close and personal, and Tungsten's gonna fall because of
They
it.
find one. Again, Tungsten the first to fall.
Damn, we love Tungsten shit
Guns pinked up. No, I'm just
here. No,
can't be doing that.
We love it here. We just keep going. Just keep going. Oh dear, I missed that horror.
Verso finds Jank.
Yeah. Tapioca here.
And they kill
Find a good
Tapioca. He has no utility to get out of here. Gibbon finds him.
The Goose able to trade out right back. But does expect Gibbon here to be up so soon.
Yeah.
Stun, not gonna find its mark. The Fade Haunt distracts a little bit. But just not enough. As still the trade able to
Now
come in.
Perzo with the classic. That's a key round.
I suppose guns in hand for these TBR players. They become a little bit unstoppable. What they did on Icebox, they look to do, at least on Modus.
They gotta build that confidence up. This should be an E ground for PRX, so let's see how they handle that. Shouldn't be too much pressure. It should just be let them walk into the crosshair and get the kills. Looks like they're going heavy C for PRX early, at least. Maybe not. Okay, Tungsten's gonna solo walk up B. Not a fan of this play from Tapioca. Puts him in a position where you can die to an eco weapon, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, first conflict should be made.
Omen Flash comes out early.
He spots out one, but it's gonna call on the reinforcements at least, drawing more attention away to the site, slowing
TBR
down
back
TBR's push.
Good call to back up here. Just let them do things. Don't want to give them
Retrieving flash.
any ground to work with early.
Don't want them find that.
Gibbon crosses into A main, and I don't think you spotted him. I don't think so.
Screen down.
He won't be able to get much of it. They won't be able to do much though. The door
Okay, well,
to
he
distract
knows
some
now.
pressure, yeah.
But this is going C, and there's nobody on site.
Yeah, it's gonna
Asimov
be piece of smartly
with the raise.
conceding.
Thorns are live.
30 seconds left.
But Jank here
5-5 retake. What can Jenk do?
would have found the timing. But he has to worry about Goose at least. So he's only gonna find
Nope.
Goose, not gonna look for more. The ult finally
Might
invested,
as well
that gets
now,
absolutely all of them.
Point to hit everyone.
They push out onto site in these low weapon scenarios, and just being traded all around. And it looks like the trades go the way of PRX. They pick up the gun, pick up the time, and their 50 round
If any of you die,
falls apart.
Jank is the
quite a amount.
Jank is the reason they win that. It's a great Visal. It's a great timing he found. I mean that. Talk about a way to even the playing fields with that ultimate. More did that and more. They only had classics on that retake. No time to wait.
Yeah, they love
Very
the
well played
playing
from Jank.
field. Along with that, I suppose you're able to see having that almost flank pressure. It forced more of an acceleration by TBR to take that site that they just like couldn't afford to take. All right, well I'll go P10 through them. Let's go through
P10.
your playoff predictions. Let's pull up the bracket
Oh, playoff predictions.
for what's
Holy.
happened so far. All right, I don't like putting this on the screen. I could, but it's like a lot of effort. All right, and the match we're watching right now, who do you think takes it?
So I think PRX are probably gonna win this. I think they got a lot of momentum from that. I'm not sure about the mental for TBR just after losing that round there.
Yeah.
Definitely still possible they win this. I think they still have a little bit of money to buy, but definitely a lot of rides on this next round.
All right, next up, Cruz versus Shotify.
Well, that game already happened. Already won.
Wait, actually? Oh yeah, I missed that entirely.
Yeah, we played that yesterday. Yeah.
All right, are we back? We seem we're back. Well,
Live!
just later. Live indeed. It's the last team looking for that last spot, and the top 4 in Rivals. Both of these teams have the contention to do it. The streakiness versus the methodicalness, I suppose. As the creep up, the restart coming off of it. It's a mediocre buy out of TBR, but still match able to be happened as some shots being fired early by Jank here. Hoping to draw some pressure out, but it's that close teammate fight, and Red's gonna catch him out here. But it's gonna cause the aggression out of Tapioca. It's wide up in air. He's floating, he's flying, and his teammate has the landing. Able to find out that aggressive push by Tapioca, and already TBR facing down match point.
Reaction from Perza, waiting for a sound cue to hit this Yutsu. He's not going to do it. But the reaction from PRX, they've already taken A main. Gibbons lurked all the way up on B. What timing can he catch? He's not looking in the right direction, does not have even an inclination.
Oh no.
They're probably going to catch out Red. He's got the knife out. Very aware from all the players.
I don't know if you saw, but the full might of this TBR retake should be coming through that main area. At least until later. Spotting out the Omen, not getting any pressure, and the Fatal's gonna be popped as well. It's just gonna be Jank stuck here in tree, and he's gonna be able to find Goose. Oh no!
Goose caught with utility out.
Last player
Isn't
standing.
spotted. Asimov gets the trade on the site. And Fisa
1v2. Jank finds the last one. 12-6.
Match point.
6 rounds in a row needed now. And the bunny is not good.
Interesting.
Saving grace in this round, you do have that Visor for a potential retake. You're going to want to stay alive. Use that to even the gun playing field. Because that is your only win condition here with such weak guns. Not have a lot of money.
Fear. And you've worked so hard. You have these plans, these setups to go rounds, but it's just falling apart. The next piece to
And that's the
crumble.
key to the round. Instantly falls down.
Yeah, that C-site being held for so.
There's a
fine
fine strength though.
A little bit of hope to be seen, and hope that you desperately need and cling on to. 6 in a
PRX
row.
scared to react. See, they do it now though. Asimov is in, Gibbon, and Tungsten as well.
It's gonna be an equal playing field retake. Not equal on guns, but at least on players. To decide who's coming on here. And this ult is gonna work so well to slow down this push. Information gains so much as time is just gonna keep on ticking away. It's the push out into main, but they have to clear the flank. But they just can't kill it.
Red.
Red, the distraction, the kill once
With
more.
the Odin.
And it's just now on to 2. Rival's life on the line. And they just don't see him. It's gonna be Gibbon sitting in this smoke. And he finds out Goose. It's all under 1. And the hopes of TBR just can't pan out. The tournament run has come to a sad end as PRX advance to face off against Crew tomorrow. It was a close day. An excellent
the
day.
right one to close it out.
Yeah. A Cinderella Oh, wait. Is that the real scoreboard? Oh, no. I didn't even sort by team. No.
A total team def on individual sorted. That is crazy.
Oh, no.
Not what you want to see. Scoreboard pre-sorted.
Oh, dear. Oh. Heartbreak. Heartbreak.
Rough way for TBR to go Tapioca not having a game.
They're gonna be looking back onto that Pearl a few days ago and wondering what could have gone right.
Could have gone a different way.
Yeah. Wow, I don't know what to say. Well, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Say
here.
congrats to TBR on a good tournament. PRX, they're in the top 4.
Either way, we are indeed
Means
now.
they play Cruise, right?
Yeah, and go Crew! Or Crew stands.
I agree.
Guys. We are Crew.
Unbiased opinion. Go Crew.
I will not be here. I will be competing at my purple vaulting. Sadly, I won't be able to watch the game. Heartbreaking.
Unfortunate.
Absolute brilliance. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Just no momentum be able to gather.